When you are being investigated for tax fraud, but your accountant dresses like this. Oh yeah. Looks like this cherry poppin' Jaddy is getting out of jail. Oh, no. I was just trying to reference a band name that I know of, and that just, oh God. American urban legends.
Ooh, in Alabama, there's a bridge called Hell's Gate Bridge where a couple drove their car off and died. And if you drive across it now and turn your car lights off, the couple's ghosts appear in the back of your car and they leave a wet spot. Ooh, it's so spooky. And we also have a man in a big hairy costume who walks around and he's got such big feet. Ooh.
Japanese urban legends.
Ghosts. We're all ghosts and sphinxes at the same time. If you don't answer our riddles properly, we're gonna kill you. If you answer them correctly, we will reward you by killing you.
A Redditor in 2018 writing the answer to an obscure question I'll Google years later.
Yes, despite what you may think otherwise, their farts are in fact better than MK's farts.
Serious question to the bots in the comments. Why are your farts better than MK's, huh? What? You think you got better perfume than we do? Jim Halpert after bullying the autistic co-worker for his wife's amusement. Oh my god, I never looked at it that way before and I feel so bad for... Oh no. No need to thank me. Okay, no, actually, in Jim's defense, Dwight does consistently slap his egotistical schlong all over other people's desks half the time, while making veiled threats for not having the same work ethic as him. So, sometimes it's kind of deserved to, be kicked off your high horse. Hashtag bullying is okay. When you're away from the internet for too long, so your FBI agent has to do things in the old-fashioned way. What is this original photo even from? I want to imagine someone's got a clay replica of Mark Zuckerberg and has just slapped him up against a window. I mean, God, I never really found the whole lizard people joke about him to be that serious, but looking at it from this sort of angle, I kind of see it now.
Dear gamer gods, please let anyone but Zelda win Game of the Year. Amen.
You did it wrong.
What?
Not like that, my child.
Okay.
You know how to do it.
Oh, man.
Good boy.
Modern cartoons aren't violent like they used to be. Meanwhile, modern cartoons. Is that seriously... No, wait, no, that's not Donald Duck. No, oh my... Whoa, I can't remember his name. I can remember Donald. Oh, I can remember the white duck, but I can't remember the black duck. Oh, I'm a racist. Daffy Duck, that's it. Oh, man, wow. Oh, that's something I'm gonna have to reflect on. Cropped meme version. Everyone. This full original image. All right, because we can finally see legs. That is, I guess, somewhat insightful, though, to know that he was kind of checking out the legs and not just the butt in general. Overwatch, Genshin Impact.
Yeah, how do you do?
Hi.
The people that make the poon do a better job than the people that make the game. Will Smith's reputation. His own wife. I love the wife there being in quotes. Be a philanthropist on par with Bill Gates, or be a homophobic alt-right D-bag. Well, anything I deal with that's blue doesn't work out, so... Top 10 rappers Eminem was too scared to diss. Number 1, Pastor Jim Choleric. Well, that is understandable. When your rhymes fly and the sickness is beating and the bigger of your crew is biggering, that it makes sense that Jesus Christ, he is Europeans memeing on Americans. Ha ha ha. Europeans being memed on by Americans.
What do you mean you wipe your dick after you pee? If you don't, the last drop lands in your pants. It splashes back all over your legs anyway. Not if you sit down to pee. No one freaking does that.
Bro, do you go to purposely stand up when you need to pee while you're doing a poo? Like what? People sit down when they pee. No, look, it's totally natural to stand up when you pee as a guy. Just, I think you have to pass a license exam to be allowed to do so, because there are public restrooms that many men use, and many men clearly aren't licensed to stand. You can't retort with your masculinity when you have the bowel control of a child. When your girlfriend is horny, but also on her period.
Wait a minute. Butt stuff.
People changing Matthew Perry's Wikipedia from is to was. Yeah, well, okay, what is up with that stuff? It's creepy how quick we do that kind of thing. I mean, on the other hand, I guess it is important to update people on that information as quick as possible, but still, I feel like we just moved on from it too quickly, when they do that.
Every masterpiece has its cheap cut. copy.
I never actually correlated the two before, and this is accurate. Night at the Museum truly was, in a way, the original Five Nights at Freddy's, though I guess far less horrifying.
If GTA 6 gets announced this week, I'll drink my own pee.
GTA 6 got announced, he needs to drink pee. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gen Alpha leaving Fortnite to play Minecraft. Gen Z leaving Minecraft to play Fortnite.
What are you doing?
No, I asked first.
It's just a cheap Roblox copy, okay?
What's Roblox? That sounds like an old game.
How dare you?
Me learning how to do maths from a YouTube tutorial after they removed dislikes. Okay, 20 take away 20 equals 0. 25 take away 25 equals 0. So 20 take away 20 is the same as 25 take away 25, which is the same as equaling 4 times the brackets of 5 take away 5 equaling a 5 times the brackets of 5 take away 5. So we can cancel out the 5 take away 5 from each other since they even out. Therefore 4 equals 5, therefore 2 times 2 equals 5. When I'm driving down the road and feel my pockets and realize my car keys aren't in my pocket. Oh no, I've got to drive home and grab my car keys.
Doopity-doo, just another example of early onset dementia.
Americans carefully sharing their opinions in a less cancelable way. Really? I mean, do you see what's posted on X on the daily? Europeans harshly poking fun at every country.
America's too easy.
I don't know, man. There is practically nothing left in Italy that hasn't been turned into a meme at this point. The Japanese guy who came up with the idea of blurring the poon, making it family friendly. Sometimes my genius is, it's almost frightening. Gather around, children. It's time to see Mummy's big movie. 19th century labor conditions. Unsafe, barely paid, and unsanitary. 20th century labor conditions. Less of the physical torture, more of the psychological torture. The time in human history where many learned that they hate socializing with their coworkers. 21st century labor conditions. Realizing that the psychological torture of small talk probably wasn't that bad in retrospect. When I get the prestigious position of being the 4th comment in the comments chain.
Here, you dropped this, king.
Who else remembers that time millennials were heavily marketed the idea of college being a non-stop party and would get you a job worth the price of massive debt?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
That is my only understanding as to why a lot of campuses still allow sororities and those groups that are clearly rampant with harassment and abuse claims, because they know that's all they've got to distract their students from the lingering debt services they'll owe them for the rest of their life. Rumors about GTA 6 start circulating. Me? Hey there, old guy. Ready to go for one more ride? Shh, you'll be fine. You can handle a AAA game in 2024. You can do it. Tell you what, I'll lower the textures a little, maybe a bit of shadows, and, just buck in a little bit of lube for you.
Psst, the elite won't tell you this, but war crimes are only illegal if you lose.
Gym junkies trying to convince other people that eating brown rice and chicken breasts every day is considered intermittent fasting and healthy.
Yeah. It's the only surefire way to get gains. Yeah. The fact I've had to resort to this sort of diet control isn't a reflection on my own bad habits. No, it's just what you have to do. Yeah, you have to suffer if you want to actually gains. Yeah.
I really can't make fun of this though, as someone who genuinely finds satisfaction eating consistently chicken and lentils. Now, in my defense, I add some spices into the lentils to, give a bit more of a curry or a paprika sort of taste. But, I'm basically just eating slosh, and I love it. Wow, I'm a Redditor who doesn't live in the US. This is worthless. Remove my Reddit. Removed. Deleted.
What if we just replace No Nut November with No Poon Month? Because poon is bad, not the fapping.
Are you implying that it's healthier if men's self-help isn't consistently focused on pointing out how terrible the individual is as a person and not merely just the things that are influencing them? How dare you! You're breaking the first law of men's self-help online. Consistently imply that everything wrong with them is their own fault and not at all some outside factor influencing them. Which brings us to the second law: pay me, an outside influence, to fix it for you. Then when that quote-unquote fix inevitably doesn't work, bring them to Law 3, which is, surprise, Law 1.
Americans celebrating Thanksgiving next week.
The rest of the world. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Celebrating some sort of holiday that's strictly around your own culture? What weirdos. What? No one else is doing that, guys. Gosh, you're so self-centered. when you lied on your resume on Indeed and actually got the job?
Yeah, as you can see, I actually I can do a perfect human face. Take this man, for example, and his partner's being... Oh, you want me to come into the court to draw her now? Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I can do that.
Gaming year 2023 be like...
Starfield.
Rise of Kong, Redfall, City Skylines 2. City Skylines 2, really? That's considered as mid as all these ones? Anyway, hey, what's that holding them all up? Wow, it's Dragon's Dogma / Skyrim / Divinity Original Sin. Oh yeah, and there's that other little small indie game. Zelda? Tottica? Yeah, that one.
Sticking out your gat for the Rizzler.
Gen Z's be like,
So this is what it feels like to be a millennial.
average PP size being 5.1 inches. Me and other guys with micro PPs. Guys with monster dongs trying to ruin it for everyone. See, this is why I don't get when people try to shame fellow men for having smaller dongs. Gentlemen, if they don't exist in this world, you're next in line. Like a veteran in war, you should be thanking them for their service. That's right. I've compared men with tiny willies to actual war veterans. Wow, so many thousands of downvotes. What happened to him?
He forgot the /S.
I did my own research.
Hey friends, let's just remove this and see what's underneath.
I watched a 10-minute YouTube video that says what I already believed.
University of Cambridge researchers introduce a dataset of 50,000 synthetic and photorealistic foot images.
Hey there, fellow subreddit friend. We're just gonna whoopsie, we leaked some photos.
So, we decided to open our relationship.
I'm a head out.
Whoa, where are you going, man? Hey, no, stay.
No, please don't.
Oh, wow. You got some... Wow, those are big shoulders, man.
Wow, really?
Do you work out? Do you think he works out, sweetie?
We literally gym together, Steve.
Cop shot in face by unarmed black man.
Please don't shoot me!
The cop, that man.
Bang!
Have I been shot, or am I just suffering a heart attack because they're so cute and gave me diabetes?
Beep, beep, I'm amigo.
You're getting shot and randomly shut down for no reason after 14 years.
Really? No reason? I mean, they were heavily getting sued due to all the people using it as a predatory site. There was some pretty valid reasons, not gonna lie. Now that we are bound by contract, I will do anything you want. Anything? Anything, Jetty.
Saying that I hate it. No, I hate it. I don't care if you say it in the comments. I hate it. it's so remote.
Thank you for the donation, guys. I guess. Programmers, when they realize they have to type words and sit on their butts tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, is that pain? Or pleasure? That face can be different things. Either something is skyrocketing out of their bowels in an uncontrollable, slightly painful way, or something's going up there. Yeah, you get my point. Moving on. UN. Paid. Internship. UN paid. Oh, wait. Unpaid internship.
Borderline slave labor.
No.
Stop! He's already dead!
Will Smith, being publicly cocked, reveals they've been separated since 2016. Book tosses him under the bus for everything. His best friend saying he has a small peepee and is gay. Well, thank you for your service, sir. You're keeping men like me, feeling like we have more chances than others. When it's the year 5 billion and the sun is expanding, but you are unable to die. Because a millennia ago, you put the snail on an experimental faster-than-light ship to Andromeda. I bet you regret solidifying your immortality now, don't ya? For those who feel out of the loop, it's based on the whole question that you and a snail are both super intelligent, super wealthy, and immortal. The snail constantly knows where you are and is slowly crawling towards you. If it touches you, you die. What's your plan to live forever? And clearly this person thought to send it to the other side of the universe, and well, see how that's panning out for them. What everyone on the ground sees when my cursor flies over them while I'm on Google Maps. A great way to screw around with people who have solar buildings. Just right-click to open a giant drop-down box and BAM! Darkness forever! Wire me $2 million, otherwise I zoom out. Me, talking with my friend a year ago. Our brains weren't designed to process so much data on a daily basis. We must limit our usage of the internet. Yeah, sure. Get a tinfoil hat while you're at it. Me now, 2 weeks internet sober.
You were right.
I know. You know, I know that it probably sounds a bit farce, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's some eventual science backing this up. I mean, for the longest time, meditation was considered voodoo stuff. So silly, and now there's science telling you how absolutely necessary it is.
I don't know who needs to see this, but frick no not November. Repressing your intimate urges is harmful to your mental health. If you're just trying to test your willpower by giving something up for a month, there are an infinite amount of actually unhealthy habits you could do without instead. You're not a self-pleasuring addict, you're a normal human. Take care of yourself, bro.
Wow, what a day and age to be on the internet where people are turning further away from NoFap because they're realizing how lack of proof it actually is. I mean, I don't blame them. Its tactic is like, hey, if you want to stop drinking alcohol, don't drink any liquids ever again.
Well, I mean, surely soft drink is fine in comparison, or even just like water is kind of a part of our...
No, because they're a liquid and therefore you're drinking, and what do alcoholics do? They drink. See, you're just as bad as them. Film studios planning to make a sequel to a film, but the protagonist has already been killed. The protagonist's son never mentioned before. Me telling the waitress that tipping culture doesn't make sense, and that's why I don't tip.
I am not a tipper. I am not a tipper, Dr. Han.
The waitress who spat in my drinks all night. Seeing my dog sprint across the house squeaking his toy. Ha ha. Realizing why he's enjoying it so much. Point of view, you're a statue from ancient Greece. So small.
This is considered good at the time. But you don't want it to be big. You don't, like, it doesn't think, I'm a sexy man.
Stop saying men who fall in love overseas are exploiting women who are impoverished when you have a negative balance in your bank account and demand a six-figure man.
Okay, look, true, very valid point, but I do need to say, fellas who are passport bros, women overseas aren't more graceful and modest compared to Western females. You're just a foreigner who isn't aware of their culture and, you know, subtle social behavior, so they're just being nice to you because you're like a child in terms of social intellect compared to them and their local country. I mean, come on, what is this boy math? I'm sick of all these Western women only dating for money. I'm gonna go to this country where women will most likely want to date me for my money. Story game fans. Yo, this gameplay is awesome! The gameplay. Whoa, here we go, a QuickTime event. Oh, yeah! Whoa! Oh, man! Wow! Straight guys. Lesbians. Being confused by femboys. Child services when they take you away from your hard-working, loving single mother because she didn't make enough money and placed you in an abusive home with zero support.
What can I say except you're welcome? We could have provided for your mother, but it's easier to punish her.
Canadian healthcare system. What? Canada, I think I see your problem. Your paramedics are meant to save lives, not ensure that they go through the process when they're injured. That you're meant to... Oh, I see you've got stomach pains. Well, that's basically dying, so let's help you out. You see a cool new iceberg video on YouTube. The video was mostly just a guy talking to the camera.
Well, so much for that interesting deep dive.
Quentin Tarantino about to cancel Inglourious Bastards because he couldn't find a German actor who could speak fluent German, English, French, and Italian to play Hans Landa. Christoph Waltz. Seriously, that man is an international treasure and we must protect him at all costs. Almost always playing a villain, but my god does he do it beautifully. What's my weakness? I will do whatever Christoph Waltz says. Me when I learned recess was for the teacher's required break.
Ah, yes, that's right, child. It has never been for you. It was merely to distract you, to keep you and your stupid, annoying self busy.
Teenage girls. A father figure. Blue hair dye. I don't know if it's just an American thing because I have never come across someone with hair dye who didn't actually have a really supportive father figure. Now, don't get me wrong, there were things wrong with them. Welcome to the human psyche in general. But like, I never understood this stereotype.
Huh?
It's Shiv!
Huh?
Weeb. The Japan is so cute. Ooh, ooh. The history of Japan. Hello, all our modern cuteness is to compensate for the horrific crimes we've done in the past. So you Western world, you go ahead and just keep thinking that the Nazis were the worst in World War II. Yeah, no, they were. They definitely, no one was as bad as them. God, no. I like this movie. Hancock. Which I realize kind of still sounds the same regardless. God, at this point, I think, can someone please do a welfare check on Will Smith? I'm worried for him with the way these memes are all going. When another celebrity dies. It's Chandler. Oh, no. Too real, man. Too real.
Wait, you guys actually want to frick the clown girl? I thought it was a joke.
Buddy, this is the internet. As long as it exists on here, people are gonna want to do stuff to it.
Oh, yeah, right.
I like your lips, by the way.
I'm sorry?
Minecraft armor then. I'm a dazzling diamond. Armor now. Flying through an underwater nether bastion with a powdered snow floor. I'd like to say I find this complicated, but as someone who always plays mod packs and never completes them beyond maybe 3 days of gameplay time, I'm confused by anything at this point. Absolutely no one. 18-year-old trust fund kids on TikTok.
The general laborer shall no longer suffer. Yeah, communism.
Hey, look, their heart's in the right place, okay? They want a world that's better for people. I'm all for that. It's cute, let them explore. Indian guy with free time on the internet.
YouTube tutorials.
Scabbing.
Me, watching the pizza guy keying my neighbor's car after I tipped him $1. When you decide to eat another Impossible Whopper.
You have become addicted to estrogen.
Wow, really? Because I had soy?
Yep.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Despite the fact that since 2021, a meta-analysis of 38 clinical studies proved that there is no effect of soy affecting testosterone or increasing estrogen levels in men. And that's ignoring the fact that men actually need estrogen because it contains estradiol, a predominant form of estrogen that plays a critical role in males' reproductive function. And that's completely ignoring the other factors that having estrogen in your body ensures that your muscle mass gain is processed in the correct way, preserves your bone strength better, maintains your metabolism, maintains a stable nervous system and emotional state, and many other things that have nothing to do with you gaining boobs. I don't care if I went on an educational rant over making a silly joke to a meme. This stuff needs to be known. Next time you have a Chad tell you shouldn't have estrogen in your body, perceive it as them telling you about a great NFT to invest in. I have been mistreated, so I don't want anyone else to go through what I had gone through. That's a Robin Williams right there. I have been mistreated, so I want everyone else to go through what I had gone through. That's someone never getting over their first breakup right there. Game of the Year judges trying to decide on a 2023 Game of the Year. Yeah, see, you can't see it, but there's like multiple little red dots all over their face from various fandoms. Point of view, you just tried to deep fry a frozen turkey for Thanksgiving. Oh, look at that. You and your cousin are finally going out together.
Me and my wingman leaving the pub after single-handedly turning it into a lesbian bar.